Today I'm going to take you on a bike ride through San Antonio, Florida. Come on, let's go. Ah! If you haven't heard of San Antonio, it is located just north of downtown Tampa by about 35 miles. So it is not a terrible commute if you have to work in downtown Tampa. We are about 10 minutes north of Wesley Chapel. So if you haven't heard of San Antonio, that's where we're located. Maybe you've heard of the Mirada subdivision, the Mirada community. It's a lagoon community home to the 15-acre giant, massive Crystal Lagoon. That is also in San Antonio. It is located outside of the city limits. If you want to know more about that community, I'll pop a video up here so that you can look at that. But today I'm going to take you on a bike tour around San An. I live in the downtown area, and it is very common for me every single day to try and get a little bit of exercise, right? That's good for you. It's good for me. I need to do it. And so I try to get out and do something. So be it a walk my dogs, walk over to the St. Leo Wellness Center, which I will show you. If you haven't seen the St. Leo Wellness Center, oh my goodness gracious, I will take you over to the St. Leo Wellness Center. So make sure you stick around to see what that looks like because it's amazing. This is the center of San Antonio, Florida. You can see that is the water tower. It says San Antonio on it. You can actually see it for miles and miles. And this is the center of town. This used to be where they would have the annual Rattlesnake Festival in October, and they did it for many years. And over time, it kind of got a little stale, unfortunately, and attendance dropped. And so people don't come out here every October for the Rattlesnake Festival because it's not hosted here anymore. Maybe one day it'll come back, but the city circle, the downtown San Antonio is the park. This is a city park. You've got some playground equipment. You've got soccer goals. You've got a little bit of a backstop for baseball. I mean, they don't have the fields marked out or anything, but you can do a pickup game here if you want to. There's a basketball court, swing set. It's anchored by the St. Anthony's Catholic Church and school that goes up to 8th grade. Then you've got some other, you've got the rectory for where the priest lives, and then there's a convent where some sisters live. And then you've got a post office and chiropractic office, and then there's an old fire station as well. And then everything else is residential right here that you can see from the park. There's City Hall right underneath the water tower. But this is the center of San Antonio. You can see it's not very busy. There's only a couple of people out and about. Once in a while under this little pavilion, they will have birthday parties. You don't formally reserve it, you just show up and decorate it. Sometimes musicians will come here and perform. This is the old fire station. It used to be a volunteer fire station, and they built a new fire station which is along the main drag on Curly, but the city uses the building for some of their city work stuff in the back there. So it doesn't go unused, but it's not used as a fire station anymore. This is City Hall. We are a municipality in Pasco County. There is a mayor and there are commissioners, and that is where the city limits. So outside the city limits does not apply. Like Mirada, they don't have a mayor. They are in the county. But the people that live within the city limits do have a mayor and commissioners. So this building right here has been many things throughout time. It's been a pizza place, it's been a bar, it's been a convenience store, it's been an upscale kind of restaurant, and right now it is vacant. So there is nothing in this beautifully restored building right now, and it is located right next to the very popular Pancho's Mexican restaurant, Pancho's Via. You'll see lines of people out here. People love it here. They've done a little bit of remodeling themselves, and if you haven't eaten here, you definitely want to check them out. Okay, now this has said it's opening soon for a long time. It looks like some sort of bakery, but it's been in that state for, I don't know, maybe 6 months. So I hope they get something going there because it is just sitting there empty. Seems like a waste of space. Okay, we're gonna go over to the back side of the park. So we have a little free library here. You can take a book, leave a book, and anybody in San Antonio or the surrounding areas can do that actually. But that's our community library. Okay, so this is on the backside of the park. You've got a racquetball court, and it's behind that painted mural. There's one on one side and one on the other, and you can just come down here and play racquetball anytime you want. It's not fancy, but it's here. Now this is a vegetable stand, a produce stand, but during the summer, it is so hot that I think they closed down for a couple of months. So that's why it looks like it does right now. And then right here, we have a little hair salon. And she's been here for a long time. There's several hair salons in San Antonio. I want to say that there's 3, maybe 4 in San An. There's one downtown, one across the street from downtown, kind of across from the fire station, and then this one, and then there's a barber shop. So one of the hardest things about development and growth is that you see the destruction of things as it happens. Behind me is a roundabout that's being inserted here at this intersection in front of the Jiffy convenience store and deli. The Jiffy has been around for decades, and I mean, you can't even get to it now unless you come around the center of San Antonio. In fact, the entire intersection here is going to be closed down for about 2.5 months. And that's certainly going to have an effect on this very small business here that has been much loved by many. People would come here just to get their Cubans, right? If you know about San Antonio, then you know that you get a good Cuban sandwich here at the Jiffy. And unfortunately, it's just hard to get to right now. So we have a big old mess here until the middle of August that is happening in San Antonio. So this is another park that we have here in San Antonio. It's actually on the St. Leo side of San Antonio. To my right, you can see the Wellness Center. That entire building right there, I mean, it's huge right there. That's the Wellness Center for St. Leo. That's the $20 million wellness center that was built recently. It'll be 2 years, I believe. So it is really a beautiful, beautiful facility. Now this is a little city park. Here they have a small little play set and picnic bench and a grill. There used to be a dock here. The dock fell into disrepair and the city has not made arrangements for it to be repaired yet. I don't follow what the city is actually doing right now, so I'm not sure if this has been on the agenda or if it's a budget item or they don't have the monies, or I don't know, but it's been gone for a while. I would say probably about a year, if not a little bit more. And people would come out here and they would fish. And there are bathrooms here, but I don't even know if they're, let's see, this is employee only. Let's look. Okay. So they do have a bathroom that's open. I've come here before and they haven't been open. It's a little rundown, frankly. Unfortunately, people put graffiti here once in a while, and then the city workers have to come in, clean it, or repaint it. It does need a good cleaning, that's for sure. But the dock was down the sidewalk, went out quite a ways. But you can see that some people will launch a kayak or little canoe here, little fishing boat. You cannot bring a trailer down here unless you can pull it. So you can see somebody has their own little device here. There's probably a boat out there with somebody fishing out here. So this is called Clear Lake or Lake Jovita. The Lake Jovita Golf and Country Club is across the lake. That's where all that's the estates section of Lake Jovita. So that's where you'll find some really giant houses over on the lake itself within that community. And then you've got St. Leo University and the Abbey, and then the Wellness Center. It's a beautiful, peaceful, quiet spot here, and there are beautiful sunrises that come over the university. So it is definitely worth checking out. So San Antonio has hills. Yes, we have hills. So I'm gonna be walking the bike back up the hill because I know I can't hold this phone camera thing and talk and ride my bike up the hill. But San Antonio has different layers of elevation, which is why it makes it so pretty here, and people like it. This is one of the older homes in San Antonio. It is, well, it's actually in St. Leo. The lines get blurred here because half of the street is city of San Antonio and half of it is in the township of St. Leo. So this side is the St. Leo side. So that is part of St. Leo, not St. Leo University, but the township of St. Leo. And all of these homes right here are all brand new homes. What's nice is that, you know, they're different. They're not cookie cutter. That's one of my favorite ones. Pretty sleek. You don't see that style around here that often. You see more of something like this, or even the next one. Okay, so on the corner here on the left, you have the San Antonio Citizens Federal Credit Union. That's our local credit union. That's where I do my banking, personally and for business. I'm pretty satisfied with them. They're not big, but there's something nice about that. They have grown over the years, but I walk in and they say, "Hi, Allison." So I like that. That's changing a little bit as we grow, but I would check them out if you're going to move to the area. Okay, and so in this little complex next to the credit union, we have a couple of things going on here. There's a little doctor's office. There is a med spa, and there is a coffee shop called Bloom, and there is Roatan Charter, which is a full-service travel agency. come in and check out Bloom here, right in San Antonio, Florida. It's a nice local business and it's an alternative to those corporate chain locations. So I have another little place I want to show you. It is the pharmacy in San Antonio. It's really actually very lovely. It's called Magnolia Pharmacy. It's right across from the San Antonio Citizens Federal Credit Union, but they're so great there because see, in San Antonio, you get that small town feel, right? You get people who know you, recognize you, they say hello to you. And, you know, if you have a prescription that you need filled, Publix is awesome, but also Magnolia is awesome too. And not only is it a pharmacy that gives you good hometown service and the people know you by your name, they also have like a little gift shop. So I'm just gonna take you in so you can check it out. By the way, my name is Allison Newland. I'm the broker owner of Platinum Properties of Florida. And if you need help buying or selling real estate in the area, just let me know. I can help you with that. I mentioned the St. Leo Wellness Center and I had to do a little cheat. I just had to take the bike back to the house and I drove over here.
Okay, well, we're the best part of your day, John's Gourmet. Hello.
Say hello. I'm
Cafe 36, St. Leo University Wellness Center.
Where are you located in the Wellness Center?
We're downstairs, lower level, right next to the pool with a poolside cafe, right across from the gymnasium.
Awesome.
We got good, healthy stuff. That was a very quick tour of the Wellness Center here on the campus of St. Leo, but you are welcome to come and check this out anytime that you would like during their operating hours. I will put a link to the Wellness Center in the description below. If you have any questions about living in San Antonio or the surrounding areas, give me a call, send me a message, and watch this next video.
that YouTube puts up. I know what they're going to put up, but take a look at it.